Hey you guys, I hope everybody's doing good out there in the YouTube world. We got the old girl today and we've had tons of rain. Look at the traction is just, it doesn't get any better than this, but we have had a lot of rain over the past 2 or 3 days, so I thought I would get up here and get at it before we get more rain, which is in the forecast. But boy oh boy is it shaping up to be a nice day for a ride, so let's get on it. Oh, come on. These saddlebags throw me off for the wheelies. Or, well, that's my excuse anyways. I'm gonna use that. So yeah, it's kind of exciting, you guys. I got my hands on a really nice drone finally. I've got the old DJI Mavic Pro, but I think that one's from 2017. So I got my hands on the new Mini Pro 4, which is a pretty awesome drone. So I thought we would go up and to one of my favorite cliffs, which you guys always see me at because it's right near my house, but I thought I'd do a couple hero shots, get some footage anyways, test it out. I tested it out around my house and it's so, like, it's really good. Like, surprises me how good it is. So we'll go climb one of my favorite little side hills here that comes out on that epic cliff you guys always see me at. Wheelie the gnarly stuff. Oh, get a wet tree in the head. That was awesome. Oh, there's my road actually. Skid turn, remember my skid turn video? Prop. Actually, I better check the lens. I might have got water on that one. So yeah, I'm anxious to get up to the cliff here because the sun's pretty, I've got some ND filters on order. I won't have them, I think Monday or Tuesday they come in, so this particular drone has a 1.7 aperture for those camera geeks out there, so you can't really adjust it either on this one. But it's only about, I think it's 9 or 9:30 in the morning, so pretty good sun. Pretty good lighting for cameras right now. You guys see the obstacles? See, I always pick a rock. You know, like watch, you'll see a little bump in the road. There's one. Helps loft the front end, you know, a lot easier when you get that little kick from the suspension. Oh my gosh, hey you guys, look at how green it is. Remember yeah, that's so pleasing to see it all green like that, because even if we did get a forest fire, they don't spread nearly as fast when it's this wet and green. Like, it's as green as it can get, really. Nice little kicker at the top of this, I like, right there. Wheelie. I love those ones. Oh, I'm feeling feisty today. Okay, try and keep water off the lens. Oh man, look at it. That's so good for pictures too. Okay, this one's pretty steep. Pretty long, but traction's really good on it, so you can actually just tractor up, like lug it up. Just watch out for those ones I always tell you guys to watch out for. Oh, it's actually a little muddy today. You can just lug it down till you feel that tire biting. Literally feel it biting. put it into a little wheelie if you feel confident. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, wheelie over the fire pit. Oh, come on. Look at this. My drone's gonna be happy. Okay, you guys have seen this like 100 times by now, but you know, it just never gets old. So not a bluebird day either. So oh yeah, that's not a bad view, hey? Oh wow, the lighting's awesome. Heck yeah. I can work with that. So I live right there. Believe it or not. It's literally 10 minutes from my house, epic views like this. I bring people up here all the time and they're just godsmacked. They're like, oh my gosh. And I'll be honest, I probably take it for granted. Yeah, we'll get a few shots here for sure, but I got another sneaky spot right up there that overlooks everything. What a day, you guys, what a day. And there's thunderstorms. We've had rain, but I just got a warning on my phone about thunderstorms coming, I guess. Typical. So, don't do this, you guys, on the edge of a cliff like this. See how you can just unload the front a little bit by popping the clutch? And the front actually comes off the ground. Get yourself facing the right way. I know I make it look easy, but it's kind of a handy way to get your bike facing the way you want anyway. I wish I had my camera on because yeah, I don't know what this mess is, you guys. I got some weirdos living around where I live. Like a little plot, I don't know, is it for kids or something? I have no idea. People can be funny, I'll tell you that, but I tried attempt number 1 and I got hung up on them rocks in there, and of course the camera wasn't rolling and I ended up on my head. Yes, Heddletown on his head. Shocker. Happens more than you know. I just don't catch them all on camera. Well, that was fun, you guys, up there getting a few drone shots. Hopefully they, well, if you guys have already seen them, I guess they probably turned out okay. But yeah, that little drone definitely makes it a little bit easier if you're not like a pro drone guy. You can, it's got all these different modes where it'll actually fly for you and take like movie-like cinematic pictures and videos. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty good with the drone, but definitely no pro, but definitely having all those modes helps. So going downhill, you guys, first gear. Hard on the brakes, and I'm giving it gas. You know what you're doing? You're being your own anti-lock brakes. I learned that tip, if you can believe it, in a dirt bike magazine. I think the magazine was even from the 70s or something, maybe even the 80s. I've got a huge dirt bike magazine collection, but there was an off-road lesson thing, and that was one of the things that said going downhill, just be really hard on the brakes but still give it a bit of gas. Just keeps the wheels turning. I was on the cover of Dirt Bike magazine. If you guys, some of my new followers, don't know that, for freestyle motocross I used to do that for a living. I'll flash up a picture right now of it. I think the year was 2000. I believe it was October, somewhere around there. Kind of the highlight of my motorcycle career anyways. So I'll take you guys down, we'll go check out the level of the river, and then that'll probably do it for this video. It's pretty cool single track getting in there, so it's a little sketchy, but we got this. Alright, I'll do my best to keep the lens clean. Definitely water on some of these trees. I came in here the other day and took out a couple, well, that log right there, it was just kind of annoying height. You couldn't really get over it too easy or around it. I'll put a card to a video I made in here, you guys. I've been in here lots of times on my KTM 300. I literally put the camera everywhere. It turned out pretty good. It got a lot of views, that video. It always gets better views when you take the camera and put it in places and then you could see the bike and everything. Like the vlog videos, they're not quite as popular in my opinion. I guess I got pretty amazing scenery, so it's a little different for where I live, but I know a lot of the vlog videos, they get kind of boring in my opinion. But at least it's a quick, easy way to get some footage of something anyway. These are tricky. This is trickier than it looks, to be honest. Let's see this spot. And there's another spot. I want to bring my 1090 in here. I don't know if I could get it. There's a couple spots coming up that if you messed them up, you'd be literally, I don't know what you'd do, to be honest. Because it's sheer drop off over here on the other side. I'll show you here in a second. But most of this is all big bike friendly. Except this section here coming up would be a little bit of a challenge, but I think I could do it. Beautiful river down there. Oh, it's flowing good. Yeah, I don't know if you'd want the 1090 in here. If you messed this up and went down there, I'd never get it out by myself, especially this spot right there. Whoa, see, it's even tricky on this. But if you toppled over down there, I don't know how you would. I mean, you'd have to go get a friend to help or something. There you go, there's the river. All right, let's go have a little peek. I'll show you guys what I got going on here. Whoa, these rocks are like slick. Cool, hey? When it gets to insane temperatures like 35 degrees or 30 degrees even, I'll come and splash around in here. It's a pretty fun little spot. It's not very deep. There's actually fish in here. They probably come down from the big lake up above, but I was splashing around in there last year and I kept getting hit by something. I was like, what the heck? That massive tree just came down literally in the last few days. Right on, you guys, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys enjoy some of those clips. Stay tuned, lots of epic footage coming. Now I got the drone, can't wait. Do this, hit that, do that, hit those, you know how it goes. See you on the next one. Bye.